Hey, what's up? You're listening to the JSPT podcast, and this is either episode 17, 18, 19. I doubt it's 20, but we're not really sure. Here today, you have me, usually, as always, Marion. You have Josh.
What's up?
And you have Alex and Jardy joining us as two guests.
Hello. Hey.
So, in today's podcast, we're going to be talking about the UFC event that happened last weekend, which was UFC 244. The main event of that was Jorge Masvidal versus Nate Diaz, and it was a pretty good fucking card, actually. They fought for the BMF belt, which is the bad motherfucker belt, and it was bestowed upon Jorge Masvidal when he won by none other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So, yeah, it was that event was something else. It was something else.
It was a nice event.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. Glad I didn't pay for it. So, Red's gonna go through every single fight that mattered to us. They're gonna be mainly just fights from the main card, but there's two from like the undercard that I want to quickly mention. And we're gonna give our thoughts on them and stuff. So yeah, let's start off. So I want to start it off, guys, with Aleeman Good. Well, first of all, I'm just mentioning this guy, not because he's like some big name or I think he's some huge up-and-comer, but the nigga taught me MMA when I was like 10 years old. Like way back when I was going to like Tiger Schulman's and like fucking like Manhattan, but I don't really know how to describe the neighborhood, but it was like the downtown area. And I don't know in which way did I click and find out that my former MMA teacher was fighting in the UFC, but I just recall like one day seeing him being like, wait, what the fuck? And then like looking into like where his gym was and everything, and like sure enough, he trained in Manhattan at a Tiger Schulman like gym or school, I guess, whatever. And he won his last fight in the event. It was pretty good.
It was against Chance.
Yeah, it was against this guy named Chance. Chance Ren Country, whatever the fuck. Chance got fucked up, and that's all that matters. So, and then another thing. Now, the reason why this next fight I want to throw in is because me, Alex, and Jardy had a lot to say about this guy's fucking face. This guy named Andre Arlovsky. Jardy, you should try to pull up who that is right now. Josh, if you don't know who that is by name, you should look it up too. This motherfucker's nose, bro, is on like the side of his face. Bruh, he must got his shit broke one time and never got it properly fixed. I don't know where the nigga's from.
I see it.
Yeah, like you see it, right?
It looked like they just trying to glue his nose, like. That's what it looks like.
That's crazy.
Maybe he wiped his nose during birth, and
I think he wiped his nose too hard, dude.
That's not new for me to see though. I see that a lot in soccer. A lot of people in soccer have that situation. Yeah, their nose literally is just bending to one side because they broke it.
That's not
They
bending.
broke it and never got it like realigned.
They never get it
realigned. Let the shit
realigned,
heal like that.
There's a lot of soccer players like that. That's crazy.
That shit is crazy, son. And you know what's funny? I look him up. I found a picture of him where his nose wasn't like that. That's recent. God damn, bro. Well, God bless him.
28-second fight. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he got slept. Yeah, that sucks.
By big boy.
Yeah, by this big dude. I don't even know. I can't say his name. His name is like Yair Rosenstruck or Struick. I know I'm butchering the fuck out of that, but the good thing though is I think the guy punched him in the opposite direction, so his nose might be a little bit better. God. I'm just saying. But yeah, we pray for him and his nose. Moving on to the actual fights that really mattered. And let's start off with possibly the best ending to a fight all night, and all of us fucking missed it. Kevin Lee knocked the fuck out of Gregor Gillespie.
It was a really nice knockout.
It was real. It was a beautiful combination. The dude hit him with like an overhand right, I think. Yeah, an overhand right. Then went into like a quick
left
switch kick. Yeah, like a quick switch kick. Because
it was the first round too. Knocked that at 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Yeah. It was a first round knockout.
TKO.
It was exactly that. It was like an overhand right, and then he took a step forward with his right foot, which squared his hips, but that also allowed him like move the power up and load up, and he just whipped that fucking roundhouse right to the side of the jaw as Gregor Gillespie was dipping down into that spot. And I think Kevin said he saw that because he saw that like he knew it would be there because he saw that Gregor kept dipping down there to dodge punches. He kept dipping to that side. So he was like, all right, I'm going to throw a really heavy punch on the left side, make him dip down to the right, and then fucking crack him on his way down. And he slept him. It was pretty bad. Dude was fucking, I think we started tuning in while he was like unconscious, right? Or am I bugging? Yeah. And
I didn't get there until then.
Yeah, and the nigga was like, he was not responsive. It was a little bit scary, actually.
I'm looking at the stats of the fight right now, actually, and then Kevin had a total of 21 strikes in the first round, and Gillespie had only 9.
Oh, okay. So Kevin was just letting him up. It was over.
Yeah. Kevin had 19 to the head, 2 to the body, and then Gillespie only got 8 to the head, and 1 to the legs. Yeah. So Kevin was going just at it at the beginning for the first round for the 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Yeah, so, Kevin pretty much had it on lock. Now what might be a little bit surprising is that Kevin's coming off a 2-fight losing streak.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. What it is that I think Kevin kind of said it after the fight, and he credited Joe Rogan for the suggestion that he needed to change camps. He might need like a new camp to start all over, start fresh somewhere new with like a new team, a new coach, new trainers, all that. And he did that. And he happened to go to one of the greatest camps in all the land. Well, not even in the land, because he went up to Canada out to go train with Faraz. And you guys might not know, but I think Josh might know who Faraz is. Do you know, Josh?
Nah, that name.
You don't know? That's fucking what's his name? GSP's coach.
Oh.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah. So
now that you're saying it, I know what
you're saying. Yeah, exactly. So, and this guy's known as like one of the best like in the game. He's really good at coming up with plans and really like taking fighters to their top potential. And he's a very like methodical coach and very modern with his approach, but still a good enough amount of like old school, I feel. And yeah, we might be seeing a new Kevin Lee. We might be seeing a new Kevin Lee, and that's exciting. So, moving on to the next fight. We had Derek Lewis. Oh, what happened?
That Kevin Lee was the only match that went up to the first round, and all of them were like.
Yeah, honestly, I do think that it probably was the best performance of the night.
Yeah, definitely.
It really was a shutdown performance. Plus, Gregor Gillespie himself, he's not like he's no bitch. He's he's a NCAA Division I collegiate wrestler. He might have been a champion or some shit. I don't know for sure. But he's no one to like scoff at. He was also he was like 9-0 up to this point or some shit. Like Gregor Gillespie was kicking ass until he got kicked in the head. He was 13-0 in his MMA career. So yeah,
6 knockouts and 5 with submission.
Yeah, so Gillespie was fucking dudes up. I mean, it doesn't mean like it's over. It just means
no. Yeah.
Nah, he's 13-1. That's what that means now. So Next fight was Derek Lewis versus what's up with all these like Russian, Slavic ass, like Eastern European like type names? But I can't. Derek Lewis versus Blagoy Ivanov. I think I'm saying that. Okay.
What's your Russian?
I don't fucking know, bro. But these names, they're like, I don't know how to like be like disrespectful and generalize all of Russia and Eastern Europe, and I guess just Eastern Europe, right? But isn't Russia Asia? Wait, hold on. I gotta Google this. Now I need to know.
Eastern Sophia? I might say that wrong.
It might be.
Russia?
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, it might be.
I'd imagine it's Russia. I mean, it's Asia. Blah, 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 blah.
No, not
Thank you, Wikipedia, for a non-straight answer. I think some of Russia is Asia, some of Russia is Europe. That's what I'm gonna go with. But anyway, moving on to the fighter and the fight. It was a pretty good fight. We've seen Derek Lewis fights before with each other. It was good. It wasn't nothing too crazy exciting. There were moments when Derek Lewis was like, because Derek Lewis has this style, right? Where like, since he's big and he's heavy, and he definitely doesn't have the best cardio in the world. And in many times he's been like, in many fights, he's been dealing with like back issues or knee issues. So he fights in a very like paced style. He'll just keep walking at you, kind of having his hands down at times. Like it look like the nigga don't want to be there. His hands will kind of be like down at his nipples. And he kind of just waddles towards you.
He's from Bulgaria. He's Bulgarian.
Oh. So he doesn't matter.
Wow.
I mean, I only know like one person who's like Bulgarian. No, 3. And 2 of them are half Bulgarian because their mom got with someone who isn't Bulgarian.
His nickname is Baga.
Baga. So his name is
versus the Black Beast.
Baga Ivanov from Bulgaria.
Versus the Black Beast.
Versus the Black Beast. All right, so Derek Lewis has his style. He kind of like waddles at you, his hands kind of down until he gets like an opening. And then he just like unleashed like 5 heavy ass strikes. And if one of them were to connect cleanly, your head's coming off your shoulders. And that's pretty much his fighting style. Oh, and every once in a while he likes to throw in a head kick, like he can actually lift his foot up that high. Because it got him knocked down in this fight against Baga.
Baga got 61 total strikes though.
Wait, yeah, I think he was leading on the card.
Yeah, he was leading in the card, but Darren Lewis got lucky.
But see, that's interesting to me though. Wait, hold on, let me see. Baga was leading. He had more total strikes. Derek Lewis had more significant strikes.
Yeah.
And Baga had 3 takedowns. Derek Lewis had 1.
Yeah.
And Derek Lewis got a decision though?
Yeah, he got decision.
Josh, why do you feel that happened?
I feel like the whole fight. I mean, there was times where it seemed like Lewis wasn't in the winning for the fight, but the whole fight felt like he dominated it. I mean, just from the eye test, but
I mean, yeah, that I will say, it did just look like he was winning.
There's stats per round as well. So like round 1, what is this? 2
oh yeah,
clinch 6, and then like there's more shit to it. There's more clinching than anything else, honestly.
Yeah, actually, that was something that I had a critique for Derek Lewis's performance that I didn't like. Ivanov, first of all, I know I've been clowning the nigga and I clown his home country, but he's a fucking badass. Like at the beginning of the fight, before the fight even began, we all noticed he had this he has this divot right where like your sternum is.
Mm-hmm.
And your sternum is right where your ribs stop and your abdominal muscles start, and right in the middle, right there at that like soft tissuey part. Like even if you have a 6-pack, that part is kind of soft. It's kind of hard to get that tough. He has this weird divot and dent in there, and all of us were like clowning him, like, "Ew, what's that nasty shit in his chest?" Then the announcer started talking about it, The nigga got stabbed in the heart like a couple years back, and he's still fighting in the UFC. Fucking beast. Like, just to show, like to show respect. He is a fucking monster of a person. But, no, not but. And then on top of that, the dude apparently is like a Russian Sambo champion, I think, or some shit. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't want to assume that. And I also feel like, I don't feel like looking it up. But I know he's like very well versed in Russian Sambo, which is a form of Russian wrestling. And with that being said, Derek Lewis, a lot of times, when an exchange, so like a punching exchange, wasn't going his way or something like that, he would clinch up and was spending too much time clinching Ivanov against like the cage and shit like that. And I wasn't feeling it because the motherfucker's a Sambo fighter. Like he wrestles. Derek, you know what I mean? Like that's not really your thing. You're known for throwing crazy ass bombs. And I know this is the heavyweight division. So wrestling and ground game, it's like it plays out totally different with these big ass guys. You know what I mean? But still, it's like it's just not the game you want to play. And I don't know if you guys remember, Derek Lewis got fucking flipped.
Yeah, he did.
He got fucking flipped. His 265-pound ass got thrown through the air. So I was like, oh shit. And that's when Ivanov started going for that damn submission.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, I felt like that was just a stop of momentum, though. All of his takedowns were just to stop Derek's
momentum. Yeah, definitely, because he didn't really get to do much. That's what I'm saying. Like when guys get that big and that roly poly, I think ground game kind of like, from my knowledge and from what I've seen, ground game just is not really it's not nearly as much of a factor with smaller fighters. I think it's because like their proportions and shit, it just don't work well. Like it looked like Derek Lewis' arm about to come off, and the nigga was fine.
Right.
Like he was pulling his arm back in some fucked up position, and Derek was like just chilling. And then he waited, caught his breath, and just exploded off the ground. He was just like, just got up on his feet. I was like, okay, I guess son. I don't know. I don't know. I think Derek is just like, I think he's very fine with just doing the bare minimum to win. He just seemed like that type of nigga. But like, I know for me, and I think Josh was this way too. Way back, we saw him fight I think Ivan Volkov or whatever. I think a guy who was actually Russian, and he knocked his fucking head off in the very last seconds of the fight. And I think since then, I just expect that from him. But I think he's as much more satisfied with just getting the W.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's whatever. Derek Lewis here's something too. Derek Lewis said in like a post-fight press conference shit that there might have been something small that threw him off, and I'll throw him this bone because he's my man. So Donald Trump showed up to the event, and yeah, I guess he wanted to go watch the fight. No one fucking wanted him there, but I mean, he actually received a lot of boos and shit while he was there. Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Yeah. Everybody was practically booing him in the
I was booing over here on the other side of the screen. What do you mean? I'm like,
yeah, we were booing him too. But you know what's funny? The nigga tweeted us or some shit like, Dana White said this was the most electrifying stadium entrance that has ever happened at one of his events, or some shit like that. And it's like, shut up, Trump, bro. Like if Dana said that, it was just to make you feel good, bro. He don't.
Supposedly, Derek Lewis couldn't get his routine to go on because of the security, because they were watching him because they're protecting the president or whatever. Because normally he gets a sweat on before he goes on a fight and eats something. And he said that he thought he was gonna lose the fight because of his he didn't get into his to get ready for a fight. You know what I mean? Like he eats something before he gets in a fight for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have that. Like a lot of fighters are pretty a lot of fighters are pretty particular. I mean, athletes in general, a lot of them are superstitious, in particular. Like Michael Jordan, I think he said in an interview I saw, he said throughout his whole career he wore his college basketball shorts under his actual shorts while he was in the NBA every game. So some athletes are pretty particular with shit, and yeah, Derek was saying in that post fight press conference that he didn't get to go into his actual like he didn't get to do things the way he wanted to, where he normally does pre-fight, because there was so much added security because Trump wanted to rear his ugly ass fucking mug there at the event for like no fucking reason. But yeah, whatever. So move on to the next fight. Which one's up next? It's Stephen Thompson.
It's Wonder Boy.
All right, yeah. So Stephen Thompson and Vincent Luque. Before this fight, I really didn't know who Vincent Luque was. Now I know one fight about him. So I still don't know
that dude. That dude could eat, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus
that fucking
Christ.
bro. I don't know what they feed these niggas in Brazil, but bro, like, I mean, if you've been following like MMA for a while, then you know that Brazilians are built different, but this motherfucker, bro, he's American Brazilian, so he's from America. Like, he's from Jersey, actually, Jody. He's from
is he really? Wow.
Yeah, he's from Westwood.
The silent assassin from Jersey. I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. But
Hometown Westwood.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Do you know where that's at?
It's like a couple of hours.
Couple of hours, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, a couple of hours. Damn, I'm forgetting how big Jersey is. New York State is so small. Then again, there's a couple of hours drive sometimes, some places, but New York State that matters is small.
I think that's upper New Jersey.
You think upper?
Yeah, I think it's upper, but I'm not sure.
So this fight was pretty good. This one I kind of went like round by round, with like taking notes. But I say the first round there was a lot of good back and forth. Wonder Boy is just so fun to watch. I don't know if you feel the same way, Josh.
Boy.
It's past New York. It's 46 minutes.
Okay. Oh yeah, so that's not that far though.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Alex?
Oh, Wonder Boy. Just saying his name.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just like watching him. He's a kickboxer, and he was really entertaining to watch.
Yeah, he's just a really entertaining fighter to watch. I don't know if you feel the same way, Josh.
Yeah, I like him. He's pretty cool. I appreciate just the technique more than anything, but he's very fast.
Yeah, he's very fast, and he has a very like point style fighting. Like he fights like he's in like a karate point tournament. Like I don't know if you guys ever seen those where they wear like, they wear padding. Well, actually, no, I'm thinking more of Taekwondo, where they wear padding, and and like all these guys bounce, and they kind of like hop in. It's like a race to see who can hit the other person first, and then they get awarded a point, and then they do another round. They're like, it's not a full fight; it's like a point system. And he fights very much like that. He bounces a lot, and I'm just like, it's crazy to me because he's fought in 5-round fights before and has been bouncing all the way through the end, to the end. I do not know how you keep that up, but he'll be just bouncing and moving in and out, and just like tag you up. And as the rounds went on, especially in round 2, Thompson started to like pick him apart, but like Luque just wouldn't slow down. He was just eating shots, eating them.
They hit Wonder Boy hit 111 to the head, dude. That's how many punches he was just hitting, dude. He has a total of 126 for the whole match, but bro, 111 to the head, 21 to the body, and 6 to the legs.
Jesus.
This motherfucker wasn't sleeping, dude. Holy shit.
And the majority of the body hits too were kicks, like just full force kicks.
Yeah.
Actually, he knocked him on his ass a couple of times. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah, with kicks.
Yeah, with the fucking side kicks.
Yeah, he
I love side kicks.
Kick him like near like the chest and like.
Yeah, and he flew back.
He flew back. Yeah.
He fucking collapsed him. I fucking love side kicks. You don't see that many side kicks in fucking MMA. I have no idea why. I think it's a thing where like I think it's something probably where it's a really good tool, but it's really hard to master. So a lot of fighters just stay away from it. Because also, if you're throwing side kicks, that means you have your whole body turned to the side, and that's a whole thing. You know what I mean? It's like that really dictates your whole fighting style if you're trying to throw side kicks, I guess. And I guess a lot of fighters don't want to do it, but I don't know, man. Bruce Lee used to throw side kicks, and Wonder Boy's showing that shit has real applications because he's been side kicking niggas for years now. I love it. I love it.
Wonder Boy is playing pretty safe too,
dude. Yeah, he was playing pretty safe. He was getting clipped though.
Yeah, he was. But like, he let him get up from the ground because he knew he was gonna lose that. If he.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty. Yeah, I think Vincent has a good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, and I'm not sure how well versed Wonder Boy is. I don't think let's see, a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, but a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, so they're both brown belts, but I'm just gonna make a racial assumption and put my money on the Brazilian to be better at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because it's probably just in his blood. And he doesn't have the same background with martial arts as Wonder Boy does. Because I don't know if I told you guys, but he has like some crazy ass kickboxing record as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find it quickly. Yeah, his kickboxing record, his pro kickboxing record. I think it was pro. It might not be pro. Some of it might be amateur, but it was 58-0. So pretty fucking dope. And yeah, I mean, he knows his game. He wanted to stay up top, and he kicked the guy down, let him get back up, and let's run it back up top. It was a really good fight though. Loved it.
Vincent has a lot of potential to be a great fighter. He's young too.
He is young.
He has a long way to go.
Yeah, he made a really good he made a good comment or like a good post where I think he was saying like I think it's actually in that link. Let me double check. Let me scroll. No, it's not in the link, but he said something basically along the lines of Wonder Boy exposed a lot of holes in my game. I'm happy that I'll get the opportunity to work on it and come back stronger. Basically, like something along that lines of just like I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to grow.
He didn't block at all his face.
He was trying to though, bro. He was really trying to. He needed to like maybe move around a bit more. Because the thing is that he was keeping his hands up, elbows in, and kind of just marching forward. And Wonder Boy was able to just like kick him to the stomach, then maybe an arm will come down and punch him in the face. You know what I mean? He was he was still able to find the openings. But yeah, that was a great fight. Then moving on to the second to last one, you had the Darren Till versus Kevin Gastelum. This one was good. I feel like it was good, but it wasn't very showy. You know what I mean? It was like
this one. I wasn't.
Yeah, it was kind of slow. There wasn't too much happening, but excuse me, there were a lot of like significant things that were happening that Darren Till was able to do to like neutralize Kevin Gastelum. Which I think a lot of it was like kind of like just his movement around and also like clinching up in situations when things got a little bit too hairy. But I don't know. How did you guys see it?
I feel like it was a bad matchup in the beginning. I'm not gonna front. Reason why is because of course Darren Till had like more distance to him because Kelvin's he doesn't have a lot of reach for this fight.
Yeah.
So Darren like the way Darren was trying Kelvin was trying to like push him into the cage and get like close the distance, but Darren just did like an amazing job getting away to get out of that situation, not let him get near him. Because don't get me wrong, Kelvin is a fucking powerhouse if he can land the hits.
Yeah.
So Darren played this great, but it was kind of boring, like you said.
Yeah, like he did his job. I think Israel Adesanya, even though it might have been like a bit arrogant, but I think he might have said it best. He was the last person to fight Kelvin Gastelum, and he was just like, I laid forth the groundwork on how to beat him. I had to figure it out in that fight, and Darren gets to look at that fight and just see what to do from the beginning. And yeah, I mean, not too much to say. One thing I will say though is Darren Till has made me a fan of his. because I've always known about him, but I wasn't really like interested in him too much. But he's made me a fan of his because of his post-fight interview shit and the shit that he's been saying. Someone offered him a fight, like someone said something about would he want to fight Yoel Romero next, Josh? And Darren was like, fuck that guy. No, fuck that. No, that guy's a fucking beast. I was like, he was not with it. He's like, no, that guy's a fucking boogeyman. Like, he's not interested in fighting Yoel no time soon.
At least he respected him. That's what's up.
Yeah. And I like that though. And Darren also went on to say things like, yo, I got my ass beat 2 times in a row. And it humbled me because he used to be a really cocky motherfucker. But now it seems like he's really changed. He's like, yo, I realize that I'm not invincible, you know. And he also admitted to being in a dark place, going through dark times, being depressed and all that shit, you know, like after those 2 losses. And now he realized that, you know, that he's human. And from there, you know, you have like a newfound peace, you know, like a true peace with yourself. And he comes in, beats Kelvin, and yeah, who knows what the future holds.
Do you know who his last 2 fights were? Like, do you remember?
He got fucked up by Tyron Woodley. I think
Jorge Masvidal.
I think Tyron Woodley, yeah, and Jorge, which is also an interesting thing because like that shows like Jorge's at the top of the fucking world right now, and Darren whooped his ass.
Climbing, dude.
Yeah, and fucking
climbing.
Fucking Darren Till, got knocked out by him as well. So yeah, it just shows like Darren Till, like, you know, I think someone though, it's interesting. Someone beat Jorge a while ago. I think it was Wonder Boy. Let me look. Yeah, it was Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy beat him.
Oh.
Yeah, Wonder Boy fucked him up back in 2017. With the unanimous decision. And then so so he got fucked up by Tyron Woodley, fucking choked him out, and Jorge Masvidal knocked him the fuck out. So yeah,
Jorge lost another.
I like Woodley. I think we saw that one, Mary.
Yeah. When Woodley lost to Kamaru.
After the fight with Thompson and Jorge, he lost the fight before as well. By a boxer called Mayo. I'm not sure how to say that. Let me see his actual name.
Jorge lost to Steven, and he lost to Damian Maia. Damian Maia is a really, really good submission expert. He actually just beat Shaggy.
Oh.
Ben Askren. Yeah, he just beat Ben Askren. I believe.
My man's isn't cutting it out anymore.
Yo, Ben is having a hard fucking time, bro.
Hard season.
Yeah, because like he beat Robbie Lawler, but kind of like just barely, and then he gets fucking sniped by Jorge Masvidal, and then he gets fucking choked out by Damian Maia.
I actually want to see the fights he's been in.
Yeah, we can watch that sometime. But yeah, so Darren Till, there's another athlete showing that athletes aren't Supermen, and I like that. I really do like that. So moving on to the main event.
Oof, yes.
Jorge Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. How do you guys feel about the fight? I think it was a really good one. It was really
good until 3rd round on the doctor
sucking dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could get to that. So in the first round, the way I saw it, let me see. I wrote Jorge rocked Nate and pieced him up. And then so he cut him in the first round.
Yeah, first round. He was cut in the first round. Yes.
Okay. So goddamn, yo, that scar tissue is crazy, bro. That shit just opens up.
But it wasn't as open as much.
Yeah.
I think it was the second round where it just started to get worse.
But see, what I would say is this: niggas aren't really realizing he got cut, but he also got hit. So that means it's gonna swell up. You feel me, Josh? Like if a nigga get cut, but the cut swells, you know, like the tissue under it swells, it's gonna look worse. But it was just a cut.
I mean, it was a straight cut though. I mean, he said it was I mean, I'm pretty sure even the commentators noticed, but it was basically the same place he got cut before. He's been cut there a bunch of times. So I mean,
yeah, it's
it's
just
a
like
cut.
thin, like it's just thin skin there because it's been cut so many times. That's all. It's gonna
Yeah.
open up easy.
And,
But
breathe
it
on that
was
nigga too
it
hard.
was hanging quite a bit at one point. I don't
That's
remember
because it was
which part.
swollen.
Yeah, it didn't look pretty.
Cause bro,
That
niggas
didn't.
just saying his
yeah.
eye gonna come out. Like the eye don't. It's
Nah,
not even connected up there, bro. The
it
eye
wasn't his eye. If
I
anything,
thought
his eyebrow would have
his
fallen.
His eyebrow might
yeah,
have been
yeah.
gone for good. He might have
Yeah.
had to get a skin graft. Fuck it, that's nothing.
He was really upset too in that fight. Actually, it was like he wanted
Mhm.
to continue, but the doctors had to suck dick and.
Yeah. So in the second round, I just I'm just saying like Jorge started to like tee off, or Nate really started to beat his ass. But Nate never really seemed like he was truly in too much trouble because Nate's fucking head is made of brick. And,
Can
like,
we
granite.
just say like they were trying to glue his fucking eyebrow back with like massive amounts of Vaseline? Like,
well, yeah, like in between the rounds, it was
ridiculous.
Bukkake and his whole eyebrow. Bukkake his shit together, Elmer's glue and shit to keep it to keep that shit together.
Nah, if it was Elmer's glue, it would have stayed together.
Nah, that nigga needed like crazy glue or like that gorilla glue shit.
Hot glue gun.
Hot glue gun. But
That shit was gross.
but then at the end of the round, I don't know if you guys remember with like that Brazilian jiu-jitsu like exchange that they had in the second round, like at the end of the second round.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That was the
And
one
Ray
place he
was
didn't.
saved by
And
the
they
bell.
almost had his foot or some shit, right?
Yeah. No, he had his. I thought it was arm.
No, it was a
Arm?
foot.
I thought it was a foot.
It was a
No,
foot.
it probably was a foot. Yeah, it was a foot. It was a
Yeah.
foot.
But fucking Jorge was doing a really good job at like neutralizing Nate, because a big thing that I've been hearing, and it is very true, is that Nate normally is the pressure fighter. He's normally the one coming forward. Even if he's getting lit up, he's coming forward, hitting you with his like slappy punching style. You know what I mean? But Jorge did not let that shit rock. He was like, nah, I'm pressuring you. And the moment you try to pressure me, I'm going to tie you up and then push off. Like Jorge like broke the code, because pretty much in every single one of Nate's fights, wins or losses, he was the one moving forward. The other nigga was moving back and trying to do what they can while moving back. Jorge changed the game up with that. So I really respected that. The third round was more even. I felt like I started to see Nate get his like footing and started to gain some momentum. But the first two rounds were all Jorge. The third round, I think I might have started to notice Nate starting to catch up. And then the doctor had to suck dick and was like, oh no, a nigga got hurt in an MMA match. We can't continue. I was like, oh fuck. And it was funny because like your guys is like you guys noticed that before I did. And like Josh is like, oh
the
nah,
doctor
nigga.
checking it out.
Yeah. No, but Josh was like, nah, nigga. The doctor called it off. He called it off. Oh, and I was like, what? And then I saw it. I was like, oh, bitch. I was fucking tight.
I wanted Jorge to win from the beginning. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, I did want him to win.
But I didn't want him to win
finish.
like that. Yeah, I want the actual match to finish. But
Yeah. And also, apparently, the doctor's been receiving like death threats and stuff. He's very upset. He's like, okay, hold up. Here's a quote. So the nigga name is Dr. Nitin K. Sithi. And the nigga was like, I'm a very good neurologist and a very good doctor. And calling me fucking scum online and calling my office staff, yelling at them, threatening me. I fear for my health and safety. And then he said, somebody's going to get hurt, and it's probably going to be me this time. People don't realize what they do when they talk about these things, but that's the hard reality of this sport. Well, yeah, nigga, you should have called the fight better. Niggas gonna find your clinic and they're gonna beat your ass. You said what?
If I was a doctor, I would have just let Nate get his eyebrow taken off.
Yeah, fuck it, bro.
I mean, he's already ugly, so it's like just
hit you right back up.
As soon as his eyebrow fall down, pick it up and be like, call me and I'll stitch it up. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
put it on his forehead.
Get a staple gun and staple it together. You'll be fine.
Yeah, bro.
But the first two rounds do go to Jorge. The third round, I would say, was more like split 50-50, maybe a little bit more towards Nate. And it was kind of sad because Nate does come back and do his thing in the late rounds, which it was getting to. But
which is what we like. Everyone knows this, and this motherfucker had to pull the plug. Like Nate's a comeback dude, bro. He's did this before. Don't get fucked up and then come back in the last 2 rounds and win.
The doctor's clearly new to the UFC. They just
Yeah.
hired him, dude.
They're both of them wanted to go out with a knockout. No matter who it was, both of them wanted to. You know the late rounds were gonna be good because it was getting towards the end. Nate probably knew he was losing by decision, so like he would have just probably went in.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jorge, obviously, he was messing around with Nate and all this stuff. Like something could have happened that would have changed the flow of the game on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
Now we just gotta hope that the UFC fucking reschedules it and like they schedule a rematch. Hopefully they do.
Well, I heard
yeah, hopefully.
Dana White was saying that he does hope, like he does want a rematch, but it's not going to be anytime soon.
I know, yeah, it's so annoying.
Which is kind of sad, but
you need to do it now because Nate's getting older, dude. And I feel like the hype might not be there anymore.
And
if you do
stupider.
it later.
I said that wrong.
Stupider. Yo, so Nate said some shit after the fight and his post-fight press conference stuff that was pretty interesting to me. So for one, Dana White said that he agreed with the fight being called off and being like ended. And Nate was just like, bruh, like this nigga Dana White always say some stupid overdramatic shit like this. I'm tired of this, bro. I've gotten this cut like 5 times in my career, and I think he said after last fight when it got cut, it healed up for a week. Then he went and sparred, and the shit opened up again. Like he said, this shit opens up all the time. He might blow his nose too hard, and the shit will open up. And then he said to Dana White, he's like, "Yo, no, okay." So he's saying, "Quote: This dude's being overdramatic about it. That's what he does, though. How many fights you been in, Dana?" I find it really funny when like these UFC fighters be like talking shit to Dana White. Because like it's funny because like in some way they have some leverage over him. They're like, "Well, nigga, I make you money. You can't get rid of me, and I'm signed to a contract, so I'm gonna talk some shit." So I do like that. Then they also went on to complain about niggas bringing their babies in the ring and shit.
I agree with that.
But I can also see where he's coming from with this.
Yeah.
No, this nigga just mad about everything, bro. Let niggas bring their babies. He's like,
bro.
He's like, this is a fight game. I hate people holding babies and shit. It irritates me.
If the same shit popped off, like how it happened when McGregor and Khabib fought. Yeah.
You don't want your baby.
You don't want your baby in that ring, man. So
I guess you're right. I guess he's right.
He's right to a certain extent.
Yeah,
like,
I agree with that.
But when a nigga win the championship, you got to bring the whole family in the ring. Nigga, grandma,
if it's
everybody.
your family, yes, like the fighter's family, I would understand. But like with a random person just bringing a baby into a UFC arena,
bro,
I don't know how I'd feel about that.
I wouldn't take my baby when Nate is fighting. That guy's crazy.
No. And
he punched my kid when I carry it.
He's talking about his kids.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I think Nate feels this way because he knows how his fights look.
Yeah.
This nigga be dripping a face full of blood, be licking this shit. You know what I mean? He don't want his kids to see that.
Nope.
That's what I think. I think that's a big difference too. Some fighters fighting the very brutal fights. Nate loves that shit, and he don't want his kids around that. That makes sense. That's a good father.
Yeah, they probably don't watch that show on TV.
Yeah, he probably don't let them watch his fights on TV because he'd be like, "Nah, nigga, like, you're gonna be crying and shit. Daddy dying, like, nigga, I'm right here." Like, you know what I mean? So I think I understand where he's coming from for him, but other nigga, not everybody's fights be like that.
Didn't he saying he's right to a certain extent? Like, there's situational things. There's like point of views.
I just think this nigga don't like other people's babies. That's what I think. I think this nigga tired of seeing other people's kids. Like, yo, I'll fuck your kid up too.
Fuck, I mean, he is. Like, I feel like if he was in a different mood, the answer would have came out different. Because like I know he's really pissed about the fight.
Yeah, I mean, the nigga even called The Rock out. He was like, "Yo, I'll fuck The Rock up too." Since he's since The Rock was supporting Jorge, just they're both from like Florida and shit. He was like, "Nah, man, I'll fuck The Rock up too, man. The Rock."
Yeah, I just feel like his anger is like all over the place. So like,
I mean, it's not even like he's angry, bro. He just always like this. He just talks shit.
I mean, yeah, that is him too.
That's that nigga Nate. All right. Do y'all have any comments left about the event?
The belt was cool.
One thing with Jorge actually was someone brought up the topic with Conor McGregor and Jorge, since Conor McGregor is making his way back into the UFC. And I believe Jorge said that he would destroy Conor McGregor. Like
he would
flat out destroy him.
At his current state right now, he would destroy Conor McGregor.
Oh no, the fuck he won't. No, the fuck he won't.
Are we forgetting that Conor got his ass whooped last time he fought?
That's to the GOAT, nigga. Khabib is like the greatest at that at that weight. All right, nigga, come on now. That's not the same thing as losing anybody else. Khabib fights bears. Jorge fights niggas in backyards. Nah, I mean, I like Jorge, but I gotta go with my man Mystic Mac all the time.
But I think Jorge was even poking jokes at him, saying like he could stay where he's at now, punching old men, because that's where he's best winning at.
Yeah, Jorge
like that. Like he was poking jokes at Conor and everything.
Okay, I ain't gonna front. To be real, Conor gotta earn it back. Dana White has even said, even though Dana White, I don't know, he's being on some shit, bro. Like he said, like, oh, right now there's nothing in the plans for Conor in terms of like, you know, events, and he has events scheduled for like the next while, like the next couple, like for like the next good while. And that's kind of disheartening. But Conor did say he wants to come back like early next year, so that kind of makes sense, I guess. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I really want Conor to come back. I'm gonna come back to form. You never got to win a championship again. I just want to see to get some nice solid wins, because I feel like the division has changed up enough where like he hasn't proven himself in this new version of the division. You know what I mean? And
Conor
I don't know.
Got lost in submission.
Yeah, Conor got choked the fuck out. Not even choked, because the shit was on his chin. But Khabib cranked the shit so hard, the nigga tooth probably was coming loose. And he's like, "Oh fuck this," and tap.
Yo, Khabib is in a 28 streak. Jesus Christ, this guy's
yeah, bro, you know that. Yo, Khabib is the GOAT, nigga. He's a fucking monster.
Real disgusting.
Fuck that nigga. He's the GOAT. Alhamdulillah. That nigga made me Muslim, bro. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen.
Khabib versus Jorge. Come on, now. Let's watch that.
That's what people want. That's what people want. That'd be a good fight.
I just realized too that when Nate Diaz in their first fight with Conor, it was submission and Diaz won. In the second game, or the second fight, I should say, Conor won by decision.
Yeah, Conor barely beat him.
Jesus Christ!
Like barely.
I'm watching highlights.
So I just want to talk about this one thing that Brendan Schaub brought up on his podcast, Below the Belt with Brendan Schaub. Brendan Schaub is a former UFC fighter, guys. He was an all right fighter. He wasn't nothing too special, but he's he's more well known now for like fight commentary, his podcast, being a stand-up comedian, small time acting, I think he's done, and being Joe Rogan's friend. That kind of gets you clout in its own right. And they did this little thing where they mentioned what was going on with the Canelo Kovalev fight, which is like a big boxing fight that happened the same night at the same time. Bro, the boxing fight waited till the UFC event was done. And I just think that that's a big deal because, I mean, like, dude, boxing has always been the de facto fighting sport in the world. And them niggas postponed the Canelo Kovalev fight. Like, they were just sitting around in the waiting area. Like there's pictures of them laying down on furniture and shit, just waiting for the UFC event to be over so they can start their fight. And they also, on the Jumbotron at the MGM Grand, because this is in Vegas, it was at the MGM Grand, they had the UFC fucking event playing.
I mean,
really?
That's fucking crazy, bro.
That's nods to the other fighting sport.
I think it's a nod, but I think it's also a submission. Some niggas know what time it is. It's MMA hour, baby.
I feel like that's respectable.
Conor McGregor is 21.
I would hope that a UFC event would show if there was a big boxing match going on, like let's say it's like Mayweather's very, very last type shit. and it was going on the same night as UFC event, I would hope that they would show a boxing fight.
That does seem like a respectful thing. I don't think it. I don't think it. What happened though? Because Dana White was talking mad shit about Oscar De La Hoya or some shit. Because I think Oscar De La Hoya came out and said that the UFC asked him to do that, like asked them to do that, and Dana White was like, "No, fuck out of here, no, we didn't." So if I'm gonna listen to Dana White, then that seems like they didn't want niggas to be interrupted, or there's some games going on there. But I just think it was pretty fascinating that one waited for the other to be done, and they're happening in completely different areas of the country. But yeah,
fuck with that.
Well, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I don't think any of us have anything else to say about the event or the night, right?
Wait, who was the boxer?
It was good.
Yeah, who was the boxer fight?
No. The guy who came with Jorge, the old dude, Duran or whatever.
Oh, that's Roberto Duran.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So if anyone listening really knows old school boxers and you know Roberto Duran, he accompanied Jorge through this weekend and stuff because Jorge invited him out. And yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's my uncle.
Yeah, like if boxing history, then that's a pretty special moment. But yeah, I guess that's it. We have no more closing thoughts, right?
No, I think we're good.
All right then. Bye, bitches.